Do you ever walk up to your 350Z and the door handles just don't work? Clearly it's unlocked, right? So today we're gonna fix that. Alright guys, welcome back to the vlog. So today we're gonna fix that door handle issue that I've been having for the last, month, 2 months. I've just been too lazy, and we have like that neat door trick with the Z's, so you can just roll down the window and that'll instantly fix it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move the car back and then to the side because I accidentally ran over the hose for the air compressor. So I'm going to back up and then get that off of there and then pull it back forward and then give myself some more room on this driver's side so that I can get the handle easily off. So as I mentioned, I think in the last video or the video before, I have replaced this before. The old door handle is sitting in my pile of Z stuff somewhere, but it's honestly a really easy change. But I do want to show you guys the product real quick, just to check it out, because it came in a couple days ago. But basically you got your OEM door handle. Make sure you buy one that has like the rubber gasket, because that keeps dirt and debris from getting in here. Now mine was the driver's side, so obviously it has the little keyhole. So basically, let me show you guys what ends up breaking on these. So this little plastic piece always ends up shredding, like the pieces on the inside. I'll show you guys once I take out the old one, but for now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and scuff this and paint it. Actually, you know what? First we're going to pull out the old one, make sure that they're the same, and then we're going to scuff up this one and change out the old one. And then we're going to scuff up this one, paint it, and then switch it out. Need too much to get this done, right? So what you want to do is open up your door jamb. So if you want, you could go ahead and remove the entire door panel, which is what some people do. Don't know why, but basically you only need a 10 mil. You can remove these rubber grommets like so. Sorry for the shakiness, but that's how they are. One 10 mil up here, and you have two more down here. One is sunk deep in there, but once you get that one loose, I'll show you guys what to do. So if we come back and look at this original one, you can see there's two bolt holes here and one up top. So your top one, obviously I showed you guys that one, and I showed you one of the bottom ones. So once you get those unbolted, let me show you guys what to do. I find it to be easiest if you have one of these metallic antenna things so that it sticks to the screw. Or to the bolt so that you don't accidentally drop it in. So I'm going to go ahead and zap these out and then pull them out and then show you guys what to do with the door handle. Alright, so as you guys can see, we have two of the bolts out as well as the grommets, and it won't show on camera, but there's one more bolt. You can barely see it on the side right there. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and just let the door close a little bit, pull the door handle. So usually these are really stuck on there, so what you want to do is there's essentially a clip holding it up, and then on the down and then on the sides, right? So what you want to do is, since it's broken anyways, what you can do is you can pull it up like this from the door handle. Usually you don't want to do it like this unless it's broken, but obviously it's broken, so what's the point? So what you can do is you can, sorry, doing a bad job filming this, but basically you just want to move it off to the side just a little so that you can access the final bolt that keeps the locking mechanism in place. So basically you just want to fiddle it around until you can get that bolt loose. Alright, so it took a little bit of finagling, but basically you can pull it out so that you see this, and then you can just get a little 10mm wrench on there and then go ahead and undo the bolt. So mine's already, sorry, door's falling on me, but mine's already a little bit loose, so I can just get a short little 10mm ratcheting wrench on there and just go ahead and take it off. Alright, so using this handy 10mm ratcheting wrench, I was able to remove the locking mechanism so you guys can see exactly where it broke off. But basically, the door handle, the last one sheared in the same place. I'll see if I still have it so I can show you guys, but yeah, the last one broke in the exact same place. So you can see where the rest of the mechanism is. So basically these are just hangers that pop it right out. The locking mechanism one you can just leave in there because it is you guys, let me turn on flash for you guys. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see, but there's that blue tab right there. If you push down on it, you can go ahead and actually open your door. So let me show you guys. If I push down on it, the door opens. If I close it, push down on the blue thing, just to prove to you guys that there's nobody else here opening it. Yeah, basically just push down on the blue lever and then it should be able to open your door. Granted, if that doesn't work, then you need the door actuator, so you need to replace the entire assembly. But yeah, the bolt we removed on the inside was this one. Basically just keeps the lock from moving out. So once you remove this bolt, you can go ahead and undo the second one once you pull it out a little bit. But yeah, let me give you guys a comparison. Alright, so we have the new one along with the old one. So let me just set this on here real quick. So that's, I mean, you guys get the essence of how it was supposed to be. So what they did was, with the new ones, what they did was they upgraded the plastic internals with stronger plastics. So now if it shears, this piece will shear, plus it's bolted in, versus this one, it was basically just riveted in. So hopefully this one won't shred like this one did. So basically for these plastic clips, what you can do is you can just pop this out like so, and then you can pop out the hanger and then just pop it into its new home over here. Alright, so this is your end product. Basically you just put you basically do the reverse of what it was. You basically just take your metal rod, shove it all the way in, and snap it into place. And then this would go ahead and attach to the blue clip that I showed you guys. So let me just paint this real quick, and then I will get back to you guys for the reinstallation. Just so that they're matching, I don't have any more primer left, so I'm going to go ahead and paint them both. So to go with the color scheme of the car, don't forget to follow me on Snapchat if you guys haven't already. I post mostly car stuff on here, but normally it's other stupid stuff. But for this one, I mean, it's same concept. I haven't grabbed the wrench from the other side, but basically it's easier than the other side because there's only the two bolts that hold it in place on the top and the bottom. So you remove these two grommets. And as you guys can see on the top one, same bolt basically. And then on the bottom one, you guys just have the one bolt. Because there's no locking mechanism on this one, so there's no, well, there's a locking mechanism, but it doesn't have like a keyhole for it. So there's only the one bolt that holds it in on the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and zap those out, and then it's the same concept as the other side, so I won't show you guys, but just pull out the door handle. This one's not broken, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out and then paint them both, and then we'll go back to reinstallation. Also guys, if you do remove your door handles and your car is staying outside, don't worry about somebody stealing it. As long as you lock the doors, they can't open it. As far as I know. I mean, I'm sure somebody might know better, but as far as I know, they won't be able to steal it because the doors will still be locked. But I mean, don't quote me on that. That's just from my understanding. My car sits in the garage, so obviously I don't have any issues with that. But you might want to cover them up a little bit just so that you don't get dirt and grime inside. So I'm going to go ahead and paint those, and then I will pick it up once that is done. Alright, so real quick update. I'm still doing a video from 2 weeks ago with these interior bits. These two keep getting drips and stuff, so I'm trying to combat that by completely sanding them down and redoing it. So I'm trying to make this clip as quick as possible because there's copyright music in the background, and I'm hoping that it doesn't pick it up because of how loud I'm trying to talk. But I did a light coat of black on those two. I accidentally tapped that one with the can while I was spraying this piece. I tapped this one with the can while I was painting that. So there's a bit of an imperfection right there. But what I'm planning on doing is just waiting for this to dry completely, give it like 30 minutes to an hour so that it dries completely, and then wet sand it, make sure it's completely flat. And then, I don't think I told you guys, but I'm planning on doing it purple. So I have this Dupicolor plum purple. I've used it in the past on the calipers and stuff, so I'm using that along with the clear from Dupicolor. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then hopefully this clip won't get copyrighted. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so I'm still working on the video from 2 weeks ago with the whole interior bit pieces, but I finished these, so they're finally completely done. So we can finally throw them in, so I'm gonna go ahead and basically it's been drying for almost 2 days now, so it's probably completely dry now. I need 2 hands for this, so I'll be right back. Alright, yeah, so before people start asking, I am using an old steamer just to go ahead and do the painting. But we're gonna come over here to the car. And so we're here on the driver's side, and what you want to do is this pin, I guess if that's what you want to call it, it's a pin. It goes into the blue, let me turn on flash. Okay, so basically it goes and it pushes into that blue tab down there. You guys can see it's pretty dirty, but yeah. This, basically you just want to get it in, and then I can't do it with the camera, but basically you want to slip it back in there so that it actually engages when you open the door. And then basically you can bolt it back in like how we basically took it out. All right, and 3 bolts later, we have a completely working door handle, as you guys can see. Also, there's nobody here opening the door for me. So basically, with these door handles, you want to be careful. Like, you want to open it, but you don't want to pull the door up on them. You just want to grab it, like, from here or from down here and open the door. So now, as you guys can see, we have all of the bolts in. So what you want to do is don't forget to replace these rubber grommets. They really easily just snap back in. Alrighty, and just like that, driver's side is done. So now we're gonna come over here, grab the passenger side one. I highly recommend the Duplicolor engine enamel, because that's what I use on these along with their clear coat. Always comes out really nice. So now on the passenger side, it is the same concept. Basically, you get this spike into that blue part that it's pointing at right now, and then you just bolt in the door handle. All right, and just like that, have the grommets back in, have all the bolts in, as you guys can see, none of them on the floor. Now, door handle works like it's supposed to, nobody else here. Show you guys again. Alrighty. So now that's a really simple install that you can do yourself. You don't have to pay a mechanic hundreds of dollars to do it. So I hope you guys learned something from the video, and if you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more content. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll have this car for too much longer. It's posted for sale on OfferUp. Some of you might have seen it. It has almost 8,000 views. I think it's been listed for almost a year now. I know I'm asking a lot for it, but it has an HR, so I'll leave a link to it in the description. If some of you see this and you're in the SoCal area and you want to pick it up, I mean, by all means, I can take off all the stickers and all that for you. But honestly, I love this car, but it's time for something new. I've really been wanting a BMW 335, so I want to pick up one of those. That might be a fun vlog to do. But yeah, that was pretty much it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next one, and take it easy.